What's going on, guys? Today's video is just gonna be about just tips and tricks that I found, mainly parkour tips that I found that helped me throughout my gaming sessions, I guess, for rules of survival. So when I was heavily into rules of survival, I didn't like pushing double stories like this. I always like to find a way to get a peek on somebody. So I would jump right here to if I had to push somebody, I would see where they're at before I even pushed up those stairs, see if they were camping the staircase. But there's other ways to instead of just pushing the double story, you can catch them off guard by jumping onto things like parkouring. So some of you guys might not know about this one, or you guys might you can jump right here. If a team's pushing you and you need to hide really fast, you can jump right there real quick. Most teams won't check that. Or you can jump up here to make it seem like you kind of jumped off. The only thing about that one is you can't move when you're on there, because when you move, you fall off pretty easily. So just as long as you don't move, you're pretty fine up there. They'll think you jumped off. And you can use your third person to see if they're on the other side or what they do. Pretty useful. You could also parkour onto this thing right here. Any shelves like this, you can literally parkour on and just look into it, get an angle on them, either side, you know. You can stand right here and have a friend jump onto your head and then jump on the little ledge right there. A lot of people actually that's been around forever, and a lot of people still don't know it. It surprises me on how many teams I actually get with that one. You could also drive a car up there and jump on a car to get up there if you're in solos. And here, there's more shelves, you can jump on them. Easy peasy. Get an angle. This one you can actually jump on as well. It's just a lot harder than the other ones. It takes a little bit more practice. You have to get it at a right angle. Boom. This one's actually one of my favorite ones though. It has so much overview on what you can see. Alright guys, so these spots that I have marked with the blue circles are spots that I generally like to land to get a fast, good going game. Get looted really quick and find a vehicle. So the yellow parts are normally where I would find cars. So here, this used to be called Bot City. That's what I used to call it, because there was so many bots that spawned right there. There's normally a vehicle in the street right there, or it'll be up here actually as well on this corner. And there's a whole bunch of bikes at this gas station, so that's a pretty good one. My favorite one over all of these is the middle one at Bitter Lake, because the corner house, I believe it's across grandma's house, that's what they would call it. That house normally spawns 2 cars, and if it's not there, then there's another car down the street. So this definitely has the most car spawns in Bitter Lake. And if there happens to be none right there, if you're super unlucky, then there's a car spawn back here on Bitter Lake as well. Training base, that's a really good one as well if you just want to drop in, get a gun, and find a car, because there's normally 2 car spawns down here as well. And no, there's not one up there, I don't think. There's one across street, yeah, for sure. Across street there's one. So, and also right here, I normally loot these 2 red houses that are right here, and then there's normally a car right there or right there. I always like to land near cars, just because cars make the game so much faster, and you can get so many more kills just by driving around. Here you can land. I pretty much loot all this, and then I'll get a vehicle, and then just drive. You can also land here with the squad, I saw, because maybe half the team lands over here, half the team lands over here. I do like landing on the tower up here too, though. Sometimes you find some pretty good loot. Here is definite squad loot. These 2 places right here under Moscow Factory and near Rust Bay. These two have like the most loot for you to get looted up with teams. I feel like these are the best like spots to loot like a full team and then just slay. That's if you want to have, if you're having like really bad games, just land here and just get fully looted and then slay. For bot calls, like here above Bitter Lake, it's like, that's pretty much like all bot mountain. Like between Echo and Bitter Lake, that's bot mountain, I swear. And then on this side of Bitter Lake too, where the water is, that's like the most bots you'll find ever. I used to know like the bot spawns, but they changed like the bot spawning, so like now they, in solos, they like fight each other. It's weird. I think they do it in squads as well, but you can generally find a lot up here. It's just like a lot of open area, like where there isn't buildings. You'll find a lot of bots just fighting like up here where the antenna is. In Bitter Lake, there'll be like a few straggling bots, and it's just you're gonna run into them, no doubt. Now when I run into like new players, I don't tell them about bots because it's just so fun to like actually watch somebody kill a bot, because like it just I don't know, I seen this person kill a bot and it was just so achieving. Like he was just like, oh my god, that guy really sucked. I was like, yeah, you did it, man. I didn't tell him because I didn't want to hurt him. Like I didn't want to be like, yo, you realize you just killed a bot, bruh. So I stopped telling people that there's bots in the games, just because like if they find out, then they find out. But as long as they're having fun, I'm not gonna like take that away from them. So yeah, that's that. Hopefully you guys enjoy like my looting spots. I'm pretty sure you guys probably land here as well. These aren't like really hot spots though, like except for Bitter Lake. That one's the only hot one. But I don't like landing Echo Valley if I'm trying to get a good game, if I'm like trying to win, because generally it's hit or miss if you get out alive in that one. I don't like landing on the outskirts, just because it's like by the time you get looted up, like you're gonna get looted up if you land Research or Safe Store or Rust Bay. You're gonna get fully looted. But I like to get a lot of kills, so I don't like looting up so long and then getting into the fight. I'd rather just be like closer to the center of action and get a vehicle, get a car, drive to the action and get as many kills as I can. That's just the way I prefer to play. If you guys would like to play the same way, then I'd recommend trying these spots out, especially the Bitter Lake one. And don't be afraid to like push people. The more you get in fights, the better you're gonna be. This spot right here, I found that like it was pretty awesome. My friend actually showed me this one, and you can use this one just like to hide from teams that also push you. And the cool thing about it is like you can just walk straight through it. Like you don't have to crouch right out of it, and you can see through it. It's pretty broken. I don't think you can shoot out of it. I haven't really tested that, just because I don't really play like that. If you have bathroom campers and you don't want to push them because they might have a shotgun, you can always throw like a molly on the side of the bathroom and it'll damage the person that's inside. You can also do it with the chickenade as well. Blam! This also works with tuk-tuks. So if you see someone, or if you see a tuk-tuk and you don't know if they're in it, you can always throw it at the tuk-tuk, which is the blue thing that I'm in. 3 stories, I don't like pushing them, so I always try to get on hills. Like I try to get an overview of it and just shoot the people from like the side. Most of you guys should know about these broken planes. Like you can jump on top, just in case somebody sees you on the other side. You can always jump over it. You gotta like think outside the box, see what you can jump on, you know. Here, this one's a pretty cool one. I've never had a circle land here though, but if a circle ever did, I'm definitely going to be using this, not that spot, but this spot right here. I'm definitely going to be using this spot if like the circle ever ended here. So like if you're playing in like a tourney or a comp, you can always just like do this. I think it's cheesy. You can look outside it. You can literally, nobody can literally see you. Like it's broken. Most of you guys that are playing this game, I hope you guys know about the bridge one. Like you can walk on top of the bridge. It's been around since the beginning of the game. Most people actually know about this one, so like I wouldn't recommend doing it anymore. But like it does work in certain cases. It just depends on the scenario that you're stuck in. Also, don't be afraid to like use your vehicles to jump on top of buildings. Always try to think of like new parkour jumps, tricks. You can use the tuk-tuk or any other vehicle except for the soccer mom car, which is like the big red car. That one's hard to jump on top of, but you can use the tuk-tuk to get on top of buildings like this. I think the bike works best for this though. Like if you wanted to get on top of this building, the motorcycle works best. It's actually pretty hard for me to jump on top of this tuk-tuk. I'm a little rusty. There we go. And you can just jump up here, catch somebody off guard, and lay down in this crevice. This one isn't very ideal because like people can be on top of the hills, but if it's like close end game fights and you have a house like this, this might win or lose you the game, you know? Just the little things that you can think of on the fly. If you're watching this video, you guys better know that you can get in the back of the tuk-tuk. If you don't, then uninstall right now. No, but that can also like save your life, especially when you're low HP. Just jump in if you're getting shot at. I do it all the time, so it still works. Right here, this is actually another parkour spot. You can jump on to the balcony of this building. This one you don't need anybody to help you with. You can just jump into this little crevice thing right here and jump right there. Bam. Surprise! Surprise, mother trucker. Some fries. So a lot of people actually like, I've only been caught in this with this parkour trick once. Somebody actually like expected me to be up there and I was like, what the heck? So some people are actually learning about it, but this could also change the game for you. Like say if you want to push up there, make some noise, and then just have your teammates push from the bottom. I think it'd be pretty distracting. Here, these double reds, these ones are pretty tricky because you can't get in all of them. You can get in some of them, but this this jump right here is pretty hard. I suck at it. It's been a while since I've had to do these parkour tricks. Blam! Come on. I don't know. Some of these you might only be able to do this with a chicken. I'm not sure. Because I don't think I would be able to do this without a chicken. Yeah. Bam. Nobody's gonna expect that one because like everybody that I do this to, they probably report me for hacking just for that.